I'm not a doctor, I'm not a politician, I'm just a person who lives in Italy. So my friend asked me to make this video, my friend from India, to explain how is life over here. I have different questions to answer, so I will go step by step. So the first question that I've got here on my computer is, how are you dealing on daily basis living home all the time, quarantine? So we actually stay home. We are at home all the time. We try to do things to do not be lazy, so to keep our mind occupied doing something and to do not feel like depressed. Now we are at one point that we are extremely careful. We are wearing masks and gloves when we leave home to go to the grocery, because actually we cannot leave home unless we have a specific reason. So we have to fill a piece of paper that our government created for all of us, that says that, okay, I am leaving home because I'm going to work, or because I'm going to grocery or pharmacy, but you cannot leave home for other reasons. And of course they start checking with police, carabinieri, and from today we had the news that also the army is going around the town to check if people are leaving without any specific reason. And this is happening because people not all the people are respecting the rules that the government gave us. So that's why we have the army now checking us. They also control our cell phones to see if we go too far away. We can go to the grocery, but the grocery, for example, has to be the closest one, same things for the pharmacy. You can walk your dog if you have a dog, but you cannot take a walk and go on the opposite side of the town. You know what I mean? So today I went to the grocery for some to buy some food, and I use gloves and masks, and I also am starting to keep the bags outside the home and to disinfect also the products before to put it inside the house. And I also wash the clothes and clean my shoes. This because it looks like the virus keeps staying on things for hours. I am not 100% sure, but I heard that it may be 72 hours. Take it like it is. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, next question. What are the things you guys are doing to keep yourself cheer up, motivated, and motivate others? Well, the first days has been very blue for me, but then I try to create my life again. So I'm a burlesque performer and teacher, so I am doing online free workout for people. I am organizing DJ set on my balcony on the weekend to cheer up also the people, the neighbors near here. So I've been very social, and that's fun because I start to have many things to do. I'm starting to be very busy, and that's hilarious. But the thing is that I'm realizing that this is my life now. So my old life is not happening anymore right now. So this is my new life, and I have to create new things to try to go on and do not spend the whole time lay on a sofa and thinking about the world is falling apart. You know what I mean? Third question. If you can mention particularly in starting, referring to Indian people to take precautions or warn them to be careful so that we don't reach phase 3. So this is the thing. We started the first time with, okay, school are closed, but you can still do everything else. And we did it. And we're like, this is, it's just like a flu, blah, blah, blah. And then they start to give more restrictions. So, for example, I could teach class. But then it was, people have to be 1 meter distance, and if you can guarantee that, you can still work. And then they close also like gyms and dance schools and everything. And then it was like, okay, restaurants and bar can be open from 6 to 6 p.m., but then they must be closed. So we could still go, you know, to restaurants, a bar, blah, blah, blah. And then during the night, you stay home. And then they're like, okay, no, just shut down all the restaurants, shut down all the bars. You can still order food with delivery. You cannot go to the place and pick it up, but they can deliver you food. Great. And now we are at one point today that on TV they say that we, in my region, in my area, Emilia-Romagna, Rimini, close to Venice, just to make you understand where I am, everything must be shut down. Everything, like everything. We all need to stay home and wait that we reach the peak and then start to go down, because we didn't reach the peak again. And in Lombardia, that is the area that has the biggest trouble right now. The army is bringing like dead bodies in coffins out of the town, because there is no more room for dead people. I mean, they don't have room anymore. Just to make you understand how is the situation. It's extremely, like, it's not a joke. It's happening. It's happening already. So I want to highly recommend you to stay home, because this is the only way that you can avoid to live what we're living now. I really hope that people all around the world will start to stay home, even before that the government will impose to stay home. Because before you do this, before you will get out of this. Next question. How are people dealing with financial things, especially those who do not have office work and cannot work from home? Well, I mean, for example, I am not working right now. I am a teacher. I teach classes with people. I cannot do that. So I'm trying to move my job online, trying to propose to people online classes via Skype, via Zoom, and I'm trying to move my work this way, because this is the only way I can work right now. So online job is something that must happen right now if you still need to, I mean, work. There is no other option. I mean, you cannot go at work. You have to stay home and you have to make this thing work somehow. And so I go to the next one. How they're managing, like government taking a special step for those. Well, our government is also considering the financial problems, and they are considering to help people who do not have work with special, help. But this takes time, of course, and it goes to specific people. I mean, if you have zero incomes, so then you can have the help. Of course, if you have some incomes, this is not gonna be applied to you. How about monthly payment that people do have to pay, like bills and Emmys? Have they been postponed? I mean, all over just explaining the scenario and warning people that will happen if they don't take recommended precautions. So the government is also considering to stop the payment of bills and rentals and stuff like that. They are already working on that. Of course, it's a hard moment for everyone, of course. And I will never stop repeating the same thing. I also update every time on my Facebook. You can find me, Silvia Capanini. I am updating all my friends in English out of Italy, because some friends from US, they told me they don't have full information about what is happening here. So please stay home. I know it's hard. It has been hard for us too. We were like, oh, this is too much. This is crazy. It's not possible. It's just a flu. I don't believe that. There are political reasons behind all this. I mean, I don't know if there are political reasons behind this virus or not, but the reality is that this virus is killing people. And not only very old people with other health problem, but also people that are healthy and younger. I tell you this not because the old people are less important than younger people, just to make you understand that it's a problem of everyone. So my recommendation is to stay home, to when you go outside to the grocery, like disinfect everything and buy masks, use gloves, and stay home for real. This is the only thing that I can recommend you, because we are living a very, very hard period over here. And I know that it's hard, that everyone needs to work, that the economy is suffering because of this, blah, blah, blah. We all have to pay for bills and rentals, but health, this is the moment to think about our health. And not only of our own health, but also about the health of someone else. Because you maybe got it, you don't know, and you feel healthy, but you go around and you can spread it without not knowing, and you can infect someone else, and this person can die. And it's real. And it's happening. This is everything that I can say right now. And I hope that you will all stay safe, and hope that this craziness happening is gonna end very soon.